All I hear is, Hey guys, apparently I didn't film an intro or an outro for this vlog. Who am I, a YouTuber? Apparently not. So, here's my intro. Welcome to my Italy trip. My mom almost died. Stay tuned. Landed in Milan, and they have to like bus us into the terminal. We get our very own private car. Ooh, disability perk. Galb's in the trunk, which is the safest spot for a dog in the car, in case anybody's wondering. You're in Italy when you arrive at the airport and they're selling gelato, or as my mom calls it, gelate.
You're stressed on your vacation.
I'm, working so hard. Never have a moment to just rest or take a break. Doesn't it look tough?
Yes. Sitting having a peach.
Eating a peach because my mom wouldn't let me have chips.
Oh, poor Molly.
So mean, I'm on my vacation.
Oh, maybe later.
I'm currently in a van with 8 of my relatives going through rural Italy to try to find a little coffee shop. So we arrived here to the villa that we're staying in outside of Milan. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours outside of Milan. And there's this like tiny little Italian village, and it's just so sleepy and so empty. And like these winding, it feels like up north in Canada, like cottage country. It's so cool. And there's just like this tiny cafe that my family and I are gonna go get some coffee at. There's like, what, 10, 12 of us staying in the villa? All my Irish peeps, they all flew over to Italy, and now we're all gonna go get coffee because I'm on a 9-hour time difference, you guys. When I woke up this morning, this is like Wednesday morning. I woke up Wednesday morning here in Italy, but it was Tuesday night in LA. I'm very confused. I need coffee. That's the moral of the story. Let's go. At the little cafe in this town where there's literally nothing but a cafe, we found amazing coffee, but also unicorn chips. Like, of all the places to find unicorn chips, it even has a metallic horn and it says believe in unicorns. So I obviously have to try the unicorn chips. It just smells like I really wanted chips today. Just some good old plain salted chips. Packaging on point. This is good branding. At the same little like cafe as we were when we got the unicorn chips, and I wanted to mention that the unicorn chips came with a unicorn necklace, which is like everything. Like, what, chips and a necklace? I mean, come on. And for some reason, I've like tried the cappuccino, and then I tried ordering a latte, which is just like steamed milk and an espresso shot, and putting them together, and that to me tastes better. So, I don't know what it is, but that's what I've done today. There it goes. Coffee here is like incredible. Today is like our last day with the fam jam with the Irish peeps. We're driving right after this coffee. We're driving into Milan for our last few days, and I'm gonna hit up some shops, cause come on. So I want to introduce you to my cousins. This is Amy.
Hi.
For all of their friends who like don't believe that they're my cousins, here's your proof. This is my cousin Rebecca.
Hi.
And that's Carrie. And I want to know, what am I like in real life?
Very lively.
Chatty?
Very bubbly.
Yeah, I feel like all those sound accurate. Ooh, have you tried both?
I'm about to.
I want to know because I told them to order the same thing. They're ordering like a cappuccino and then a latte with an espresso shot because I want to see if they also think it tastes better. They've tried the latte espresso shot combo and the cappuccino. So now we're gonna find out if they're correct and agree with me. or if they're wrong and disagree.
Dare they disagree?
Exactly, Nana. So, what's the consensus?
I think you're right.
You're a good cousin. No, she drinks liquid chocolate soup. Get a close-up shot of this. Like, swirl your spoon in there. Look how thick that is. It's crazy.
What is it?
It's hot chocolate. It's Italian hot chocolate.
I think you're right. I think it's just a bit stronger, which is better.
She agrees that I'm right. So Gallup just met an Italian friend, and now I'm gonna awkwardly introduce you to all of my family members. Come along before we leave them. You must say hello to them. Oh, this is just my dad. You already know him. I'll link that video down below with Minion. We have the only reason we're all alive. Miss Nana, camera shy Nana.
Not shy in normal life. Still
Not at all.
Aww.
This is my Uncle Connor. He's a guitar player, very talented.
Ciao.
We have Uncle Robbie Bobblehead. When I was a child, I used to think he looked like a living bobblehead, and so I nicknamed him Uncle Robbie Bobblehead. He bought me my first and only hamster who died. So thanks for that, Robbie. Really appreciate it. We have this one over here.
I'm the well-behaved one.
Right, the well-behaved one.
The wild one.
My Uncle Bob.
The reason why we're all here.
Yes, he's the
Instigator.
the instigator of the family Italy getaway. So that's that. Then we have one hiding in the corner. He's for later. Person with a cane. He's blind like me. And by the way, I only know because my dad told me before anybody's like, how did you know that? He pooped and he cooled off in the water. It's been a good morning for Gallup and Lake Como. Night in Italy, live music, beautiful environment.
Great waiter.
Can't go wrong. Great waiter. Europe is so weird because sometimes toilets have normal flushes, sometimes it's like a thing you pull from the ceiling, and sometimes it's like a pedal, and sometimes it's like that with sinks too. Like, look at this. Where is it? See? How hard is this as a blind person? I have to figure out that I'm supposed to step on that and then this goes. Here I am with soap on my hands going. And then my mom finally comes out and she's like, it's a pedal. Gallup has his Tim Hortons. He's drank the entire cup, so we're gonna get you more, huh? He's trying to shove his snout into like the very bottom. We're gonna get you more, baby. 9-hour flight isn't easy on anyone, especially a puppy.
Oh, here we go. Very kind lady got us more.
Thank you. Alright, so there you have it. That was the trip. I feel like I didn't properly explain the clip of my mom in an ambulance, so now I will. I'm back from 3 weeks on the road. We had 1 week in Italy, 1 week in Toronto, 1 week in New York City, and I'm so happy to be back here in my home in LA. Don't get me wrong, I had an amazing time, nothing to complain about. It was so great seeing my family, my cute little cousins, they're so adorable. But it's also like really nice to be sleeping in my own bed again. About 10 minutes after we got to, like, we checked into our hotel in Milan, and about 10 minutes after we left, we were like walking to lunch, and my dad, brother, mom, and I were all like really hungry. We did like the last 2 days alone in Milan and like left the rest of the Irish fam in the villa because we just wanted some bonding time, the 4 of us. We found this like accessible crosswalk, which is really cool, and we start to cross it, and my dad was guiding me, my brother was ahead, it was my dad and I, and then my mom was behind us, and all I hear is, whoop! And I turned. I was the first to turn, and then because I turned and I was holding my dad, he turned, and then all I hear him goes, Neve! And he like runs over and gets to my mom, and she's just like laying like a plank face down on the ground and just like not saying or doing anything. She's not moving. I'm like, is she dead? What's happening? Then my dad like kind of picks her up and helps her get up and like sits her on the median, like between 2 lanes. So we're still like in the middle of the road. We're not on a sidewalk, we're in the middle. So she's sitting there, and my brother's like, Molly, and he like pulls me over because I'm still just standing blank faced in the middle of the road alone. And so he brings me, and I stand there, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because I'm just not good with these kind of things. And I can't see, so I like didn't know how bad it was, which was really stressing me out because it sounded real bad. People were like coming over. Like all these people were speaking in Italian, coming out of restaurants. My brother like ran to go get towels because she was like bleeding profusely from her face. And this woman's like examining her. And then before we know it, an ambulance shows up. This woman who was like examining her called the ambulance and kind of gave them in Italian like a brief description of what she had seen. Then they examined her and like started cleaning her up, and they said, look, we think you probably have a broken nose, so we need to bring you to the hospital to get an x-ray. We were all assuming like no more teeth left, smashed up nose, broken glasses, dead phones, shattered because she had her phone in her hand. That's what you were thinking, right, Mom, when it happened? You were like, no teeth left.
Oh, no teeth, and definitely broken nose, and no teeth.
Yeah, my mom was like certain the teeth were gone and the nose was shattered. So we were all like, you know, it wasn't a great start to our first night in Milan. And so basically my brother ended up riding in the ambulance with her to the hospital. They waited a couple hours, and I think after about 4 to 5 hours, you guys got out and came and met up with my dad and I. Miracle upon miracle, I don't know how this happened. Her teeth are all there and fine. No broken nose. And by the next day, she had like some pain in her arms from the kind of bracing her body, but and a little bruising. So she was bleeding really bad because she had an inner nosebleed and an outer nosebleed. And if you know anything about medicine, head wounds also tend to bleed a lot. So she, like, her glasses cut her nose. So she had like scabs and bruises apparently, but they weren't as bad as you guys were expecting. She like healed like that. Like we're all just,
it was a miracle.
I mean, even the guys at the ambulance were like certain the nose was broken, like everywhere. They're like, how was your nose not broken? I mean, I know people who have broken their nose from less, or who have like broken a tooth for less. I broke a tooth eating salad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it literally bounced off my nose.
Like she like, that was really the like adventure of the trip. And so I thought I'd share that little tidbit with you. It was really cool getting to meet some of you guys at the airport, both in Toronto on my way to Italy and in the Milan airport on my way home. That was super dope. So thank you for coming and saying hi. I always love meeting you guys. Don't be shy. I don't bite, neither does Gallop, so come say hi. It's really all I have to say. It was pretty cool seeing Italy. We were like staying in the middle of a vineyard, which was really cool, and just mountains, ruralness. Little winding dirt roads and vineyards, and it was really cool. So I wish I could have like vlogged more for you guys, but it was a family vacation, so I really just wanted to like focus on being present and in the moment and there with my fam jam, which I highly recommend you guys do when you're on vacation. Like put down that phone, disconnect, stop checking your Instagram, and just like live. It was great. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I promise you the next one coming up is really, really good. So you want to stick around for that. Give this a thumbs up if you are glad my mom is healthy, happy, and safe. And I'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.